What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Vuvuzela, in the building. Vuvuzela Victory Challenge, episode 94. And before we get into any of that action, I really need to start wearing a different shirt. This thing is just my green screen right here, you know? Look at that. That's my green screen. Anyway, I'm digressing, so I need to make a quick disclaimer. This video is a lot shorter than the other videos. It's because I had a lot of issues with my microphone. My microphone wire, I'm going to lift this up quickly. You can see this wire here. I had to get a replacement. And I only realized halfway through recording by the second game where I actually had to get a new wire. So there's going to be a lot of voiceover stuff in between. A lot of times the sound is going to be cutting out. I do apologize for that. I just didn't have time to re-record everything in voiceover form. I just running out of time today. So unfortunately, bear with me, guys. It's still a good video. It's a little bit shorter than normal. Maybe that's something you guys like. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit subscribe. Tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Episode 94. We almost to that 100. Stay tuned for that, guys. Run that intro. In the FA Cup fourth round of 5-1, which means we now take on Wolves in the FA Cup, with Reading being the final in the EFL. Reading, of course, beat Burnley in their match, the only other Premier League team. So we will be playing against a Championship team. Reading currently sitting third in the Sky Bet Championship, 4 points behind Norwich. Even points with Everton, although they both have a game in hand. Manchester United, and in the Premier League, we've been a little bit inconsistent with our form. 2-2 draw against Nottingham Forest. Thiago Ferreira got sent off in the 89th minute. They scored in the 95th minute for that one. Jurassi with the goal, who is actually a very, very good player. As we have a look at the Premier League results, we did beat Leicester 5-3. Stankovic scoring a goal there, or 2 goals actually, which was great news for us. Been on good rich vein of form, but a weird little loss to QPR, 3-1 at home. Ashley Phillips in the lot getting some goals there. Stankovic did manage to pull one back. It was 1-1 at halftime, but they really did kick into gear. And then somehow at home as well, we beat Chelsea. Amuda picking up a nice goal. Lamal as well, Skov and Stemkovic yet again. Rich vein of form for him. And then, and I don't even know what happened here. A loss to Newcastle, 2-0. I want to say that we played a rotated squad. We didn't. We played a great little squad. Man United, much better of the teams. And you can see in the log now, it does mean we've fallen a little bit behind Manchester United. Of course, we do play them now, which will help us close that gap to just 10 points, currently sitting at 13 points. So it is an interesting one. At one stage, I was thinking it could be a 4-horse race with United, Arsenal, and West Ham all coming through there, but that didn't seem to actually work out in the end. I think West Ham and I want to say even us slightly fallen away in recent times, but you know, anything can happen in the league. Term injury from that Burnley game. Hatchman goals, Eloquim, Alonso, Yaya, Larkin, Ferreira, Dixon, Amuda, Skovs, Hunt, and Yamal all starting. Stemkovic has been on a good, rich reign of form, but I feel like Hunt, our top goal scorer, kind of needs to play this game. So, yeah, let's go to Anfield. It is a home game. Despite that QPR loss at home, we've actually been pretty decent at home. So hopefully we can get one over the arch rivals. It always happened in the first 33 minutes in terms of just noteworthy. We were not in the top 3 at all. Diaz, by the way, was second for Porto, which maybe means I should have spent that little bit of extra money and bring in Diaz. I think would have been the better player, but a good tackle there from Alonso. Now Dixon looking back to Alonso. Ferreira picks up Almuda in a good spot. Of course, Almuda is also 2 assists away from breaking the Liverpool record. Castaño, though, chipped of the half with that. Almuda's back pass and pass through to find Ferreira was a mistake. Castaño easily passed through Yaya, and a little chip over the top. We have the corner. Lamine Yamal goes to the end post, tries to go in. Yaya with it. Couldn't get the header in. Larkin to Skov. It's in. Get in, Skovy. Get in. Beautiful little finish there from the winger. I thought Yaya might get the header in first, but a good little cross in from Lamine. Picked up in the middle of the box. Larkin, good to recycle the ball. And Skov, oh, you got to love that finish. Absolutely fantastic. We got another chance. Eliquim goes to the long throw. Gets the ball back in. Lamine at the back post lurking. Couldn't get the header in. Larkin brings it forward again. Larkin looking for someone. Skov again. Oh. Well, 2 goals from Skov there. That was a good little finish as well. Again, well, the rest of the half has gone pretty much to nothing, really. No real highlights to speak of. It does mean we pick up the victory over Manchester United at Anfield. A couple of bookings there, but I thought they might have the opportunity when they scored that first goal. I was looking for him, but Benjamin Skov stepped in and gave us the absolute victor that we needed to see there. Beautifully done. It does mean we now go, I don't want to say we are title contenders, but we are close to being title contenders again. Coming back for that Reading game in just 2 days' time. Him too much, so I feel like this is the type of game that Barroso can definitely shine. The rest of the team is exactly the same. We are going to play. I'm in an Arnie for, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Julio Cesar instead of Yaya. Yaya has been a little bit poor lately, so we'll bring in Julio Cesar to play in there. And you know what? As an extra bit of punishment, Lafave can come on the bench. Just mess that up a little bit more for them, I guess, to hopefully see Liverpool lift the trophy for the League Cup. It's been a long time since we've last won a League Cup. It's been a long time since I have won a trophy. A whole season now, by the way, that we've since last won a trophy. So we definitely do need to win something. Reading have a throw deep in our half. Al Said with the header. And we're 1-0 down. Al Said with a beautiful little header. I think that was, who was that? I think that was Skov defending him and just ran away from his man. It was Skov. He just ducked, and then Larkin couldn't get the head in there. But miscommunication amongst the defenders. We haven't had a single shot in the game yet. They have really just shut us out. We need to get a little bit more active in terms of getting forward and getting into their half like this. With Barroso now coming in, Lob will clear that poor touch from Barroso, but he's putting on the pressure on Mendes. Goes long, looking for Al Said, can't find him, picks up Skov instead. Julio Cesar, back to Larkin. Finds Lamine Yamal, good ball through to Barroso, first chance on target. Take many shots, but when you do take them, we got to make sure they count. From Lamine Yamal to pick up Barroso there, beautifully weighted pass, and just think the keeper, I thought it was going to hit the bar and go out, but it comes down in. And all is restored in the world. 1-1. Exactly what you want to see in these type of games. It really is, isn't it? It's just good all-round, good football. But maybe we need to get a little bit more active in the game. Second half. Right, we're starting the second half off with a kickoff highlight. Not looking too forward to that, to be completely honest. Do have Julio Cesar now with the ball. Moving it forward. Larkin looking for options. Cuts inside beautifully. Good little chance in there to the back post. And Amuda couldn't get the header in. Eliquim trying to cut inside. Amuda will have a second opportunity. Cuts low. Clear it off the line. Oh, come on. That was close. That was absolutely too close for comfort. Right. Lamine Yamal with the corner to the back post. Couldn't get the header in, but Skov has another opportunity. It's inside. Oof. Oof. That was close. That was super close. We'll make some swaps now. I think that will be the play of right now. Dixon can come off with Ngozi. I was looking at other players, thinking if I wanted to take anybody off. I was judging the fact that, you know, guys were playing well. They weren't playing badly, and I just commented that Larkin was probably the pick of the bunch, but I don't really have anyone on the bench. And then I could do the Sam Hunt, Lamine Yamal one, but I decided against that. I thought, let's leave Lamine on. Did pick up an assist. and we move on from there. So nothing really has happened in the last few minutes since the swap. So making a few more swaps in there. Almuda coming off for Radanovic, Skov coming off for Vida, and then I took off Thiago Ferreira for Mooney. Thiago Ferreira on the yellow card. Made me a little bit nervous going into the last few minutes of the game. We desperately needed a goal, and with only about 15 minutes left, it wasn't looking really good for us until I came up with an idea to try and force something, just to do something. We had 3 minutes left on the clock, excluding extra time, and this is what I decided to go for. A full-on attack system thing. I don't even know what I was doing, to be completely honest. I was just putting everything on attack and pretty much hoping for the best for the last 3 minutes or so, just to try and do something to get in there to prevent extra time from happening. We had a free kick. I was very worried. That was, I was saying, imagine losing a game like that on extra time. But yeah, the stoppage time went and gone. We went into extra time. We eventually had some sort of attack building up in extra time. Chingozi was pulling through. He had options with him. He decided to go on alone and take that shot. I was a little bit disappointed in him. But right on the other side, we get another opportunity with Chingozi coming again through, this time on the left-hand side. Cut inside and got painstakingly close for that one. Again, not the best decision for him to take that shot, but he did take that shot. And unfortunately, the rest of the half went without any incidences. We did get a corner quite early in the second half. I was toying with the idea of taking Lamine off and bringing on Sam Hunt. Decided against it because Lamine was a better penalty kick taker than Sam Hunt. Sam Hunt, not the best penalty kick taker, but as we move across here, Larkin looked for Mooney. Mooney found Vida, or tried to find Vida, at least couldn't. Larkin, though, recycled the ball back to Julio Cesar, bringed it in for Mooney. We were still in that full-out attack. Radanovic crossed inside. Chingozi picked up the goal. I was celebrating. I thought it was in. Excited, and then I realized that, yeah, our guy was pretty much offside. I was quite 100% sure Radanovic was offside, and we can have a look at the replay as well, showing that not only was Radanovic offside, but Lamine Yamal, Barroso, and Vida were all offside. Chingozi, the goal scorer, though, wasn't offside. Picking up the action a bit midway through the second half, Vida with a beautiful little cross into Lamine Yamal, and you love to see that, taking the lead against Reading in a quite dramatic fashion, really. A good little pass initially from Lamine to pick up Vida, and look at this for a pass. That was just brilliant timing from everybody involved, and the finish, absolutely brilliant. Decided with that goal, we're going to just switch back to the old tactic and not really push too much forward again. Just switching him, original tactic had the Mazzala on support. We got a Mazzala on attack, just to give a little bit of extra oomph. With just 1 minute left to play, Lopez was through on attack, cut inside, and yeah, it happened. Bongard, with his first goal of the season, scores against us with literally the last kick of extra time. You can just look about my face, I was absolutely just heartbroken, absolutely gutted by everything that happened, which did mean the game went to penalty kickoff. And we start the penalty kickoff with Lamine Yamal scoring our first penalty. Was looking a little bit scary. He's our best penalty kick taker that was left on. Ferreira was taken off. Vlahovic stepped up and he put it in the back of the net. Hatcham guessed the right way, but it wasn't enough. Barroso stepped up. He was the second best penalty kick taker on the group, and he managed to slot that home. We then had to defend a Bullet, who was stepping up to take his penalty. Hatcham guessed the right way and made that all-important save. Vida stepped up. He was actually our worst penalty kick taker out of the 5. He stepped up and he put it into the back of the net. Only a penalty kick of 8, by the way. That's how bad he was. Bogard, who scored in the game, stepped up and he sent Hatcham the right way, but not enough on the right way to pick up that goal. Alonso then stepped up, the best composure that we have in the group, stepping in that 4th spot and easily slotting it home. At this point, all we needed was a save from Hatcham, and the save would have clinched us the trophy for the League Cup. Kikuchi stepped up and he sent Hatcham completely the wrong way, which meant it all fell onto the shoulders of Nestorov. He's been complaining that he's not playing enough football. He is a type of player that I was looking at possibly selling in the future. He stepped up, didn't waste any time, took a deep breath, and slotted it home to win the League Cup. And the League Cup is exactly what we won. Yaya about to lift the trophy up in the air, and beautifully done. That is it, guys. We have won a trophy. We have won at least one trophy with Liverpool. The redemption arc in the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge is underway. One trophy in the bag. Still have the FA Cup. Still have the Europa Conference League and the Premier League, technically, that we can all still fight for. So 3 more trophies will hopefully join the group. And then I just mentioned in terms of coming back, I don't actually know when we're coming back and how much I actually appreciate that we won the league trophy, which is great. We did win it 3 years ago. Well, Liverpool won it 3 years ago. It's my first trophy in a season and a half. Of course, the last trophy I won was the Liga Portugal. So there you go. It's been a while, but we've got a trophy in the bag. Well, guys, not the most convincing victory, was it? But we are League Cup champions. We did manage to beat Manchester United. We've closed that gap down to just 10 points now with the game in hand over Manchester United. Anything can happen. Make sure you guys subscribe so you stay up to date with what happens in the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. From me, your boy the Vaslap, Amaria. Peace and chicken grease.
Thank you.